Good evening, Tara. It was great speaking with you earlier. Here's your website audit. Now, I wanted to get on here real quick and go through your site in this video and show you personally what would be holding your website back from being in the top 3 on Google. I'm going to jump in and start going through what we see and where we think you would get the most value. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things you could do today to really bring value to your company and start outranking your competitors online. The very first thing I want to go over is your website and also what we call content. I'm going to be pretty honest with you about your site because it looks like you're trying to be a really big business. You want to be national, have tons of locations and a lot of potential, right? So I'm going to be pretty upfront with you about your website. When I come on here, the first thing that personally I notice is that it has .wix site in it, so it's not a professional website. It was built on Wix. It's not even the real paid version of Wix, etc. When I come on here, professional websites have a big picture here with the header. They have home, services, etc. Contact us. The way this is set up, immediately I can tell it's not a professional website. When I scroll down, this is okay. I can't even read this. It's white on white. I mean, immediately, if I'm really looking for a professional, I'm already going to back out of this website and go find another service. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. This isn't set up professionally, and if you are looking to really expand, that's something you're going to absolutely need to invest in is a professional website. With that being said, I'm going to go through your current website and do this audit with your current website, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention so you know that is something you're going to have to do. And I did want to show you a professional one. So obviously, Tony Robbins is a big name, right? And so when I come on here, now this is a really professional website. This picture is beautiful. This is big, right in your face, easy to read. Everything looks good. There's a nice menu here. I can easily find where I need to be. It stays here while I'm scrolling in case I need to go somewhere else. Everything's nice. You can see they've got a little zoom in, right? So to me, this is a very professional website. It looks great and it has everything it needs here. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an idea of what a professional life coach website would look like. Anyway, okay, back to your website. So the main thing that you're going to want to do is have 1,500 words on here. Google likes to see a minimum of 1,500 words. And so, when you don't have that minimum, it's kind of already docking you from the beginning. You have about 900 words on here, so you're getting close, but you don't have as many words on here as you need. And you also don't have the keywords you need. And I'll go into that a little more later. But the keywords are really important to have on here. Those are the terms that people are searching for. And so when someone Googles something like Life Coach Tampa, Google looks at all of the websites and they're going to rank them, right, first to last. And the most reliable and the best websites are the ones that are going to be up at the top. So you're competing against the other websites and you want to be up at the top. You want to have the most amount of content, you want to have your keywords on there, you want to have a very professional website that loads fast and etc. Okay, so when Google comes into your website, they're actually reading that content. They're looking for those keywords, they're looking at your content, they're trying to figure out what you do and where you serve. So having all of that within your content is really important. Now, if we go to a Google search for Life Coach Tampa, we can see that this guy is running ads. All right, now this is called the Map Pack. And the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. And this is what I'm going to be creating for you in Tampa here, okay? You're not going to immediately get into this top 3 here. You're going to be in the view all unless we work together more, and then I can start to build power to your website and to your business listing to get you into the top 3 for both. Now, the websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be on the home page, and ideally within those top 3 spots, so the most amount of people are going to find you. Now, let's take a look at this website here. We can see it's actually not their home page, it's a back page, right? But they've got some good content on here, even though it's for different coaches, they've got a lot of content, okay? Let's talk about why they were listed so high. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so you can see some of the things you'd be up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. Now, a UR rating is a trust rating, meaning how much Google trusts your website. The DR rating shows how powerful you are in the eyes of Google. These are generally raised by backlinks. Okay, we can see they have 4 backlinks to this back page, right? This is not their home page, just their back page, coming from 2 different websites, and actually 0 of those are powerful websites. Now, a backlink refers to a link that's pointing back to your website. In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a popularity contest. A good example of this would be if a blog website wrote an article about life coaches and they listed your website URL as a company they recommended, that'd be giving you 1 backlink. Now, I want to call attention to their organic keywords. These are the keywords within their content that we were talking about before. For example, Life Coach Tampa. There's approximately 100 people Googling that every single month, okay? And they're really high up. They're in approximately 4th. Life Coach Tampa, Florida, another 20 people. Tampa Life Coach, another 20 people. Coach Tampa, another 30, okay? Now, there's a lot of other keywords out there. These are just the ones that they're targeting in particular that I wanted to call attention to. We said that this is a back page, so these numbers are really low here, but you can see that their DR is 63, which is really high. So to give you an idea of what their home page looks like, you can see that they have 147,000 backlinks coming from 2,000 websites, and 1,200 of those are powerful, okay? So these are what the numbers are going to look like for those really powerful websites. Thankfully, we're only competing against their back page, so we don't have to go nearly as crazy as this for that keyword. When we go to your website's ratings, these numbers are actually very close to 0. And the only reason it's showing up like this is because you created yours with the Wix website URL. It's not actually giving you these numbers. It's actually my program glitching because it sees the Wix site in here. It's not a regular URL, right? It's not TaraReshay.com. You've got all this other stuff in here, and my program gets confused. However, we know that these numbers aren't accurate because 1, you're not showing up in the top 3, and 2, you have 4 backlinks from 3 websites. 1 is powerful, so these numbers in reality are kind of close to 0. But in this video, we went over how you can get yourself to show up. 1, through your home page and how you'd want 1,500 words on here. 2, through your UR and DR ratings and how we'd want to actually raise those numbers with backlinks. And 3, the backlinks, what the competition has and how to beat them out by showing Google you have more authority. And if you implemented these strategies, you could be on the front page of Google. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I greatly appreciate hearing your feedback on this. Have a great evening.